After almost 2 days of waiting, we got verdicts today in the trial of a man caught on camera pulling a gun on a woman after a fender bender in Buffalo.
He was charged with hate crimes, and as Karis Belger reports, while the jury didn't convict him of those charges, they didn't find him completely not guilty either.
After more than a day of deliberations, the jury in the Jeffrey Calhoun trial came to a verdict. Not guilty of every charge except for one, misdemeanor menacing. Calhoun's attorney, Daniel Henry, said his client was relieved that the trial had come to an end.
They came back with a decision that appears to be a fair decision based on everything.
Calhoun was facing 2 hate crime charges, unlawful imprisonment and menacing as a hate crime. He was accused of using a racial slur towards Jeannie Muhammad, an African-American woman, after a fender bender last summer. A cell phone video that was shown to the jury in court showed Calhoun struggling with Muhammad. At one point, he pulled out his gun. The prosecution argued he did this in order to intimidate Muhammad because of her race. He was ultimately acquitted.
We've always said that this was never, ever a hate crime. And I think we were able to show that, and the jury was able to see that through the evidence that was presented. I think it was just a sense of the whole situation going on that he ended up doing something that, looking back on it today, he very much regrets.
Muhammad did testify on the first day of trial. She told the jury Calhoun used a racial slur towards her while he was detained in the back of a police car. 2 other witnesses who testified said they did not hear Calhoun use this slur. Erie County District Attorney John Flynn is out of town, but spoke about the verdict with me over the phone.
I think it would be unfair to say that the jury didn't believe her. I think what the jury came down to at the end of the day was that the jury didn't believe her beyond a reasonable doubt.
And Calhoun is scheduled to be back in court in May for sentencing, where he faces up to a year in prison for the misdemeanor. Karis Belger, Channel 2 News.